Alright, let's rip-roar on into the second half of 1969 here. The World Expo is going to be in Osaka.
Guess who's not flying there?
Well, hang on, I don't remember.
Oh, another route in South America from Metlink.
They feel threatened, as well they should.
Excuse me? Alright, so you've got enough money to open up one flight.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a flight going to Osaka.
I guess you do, yeah.
I just gotta remember to put a really big plane on it sometime next year.
Well, bam!
Bam! Let's see, actually, what do we... Maybe I'll just be content to fill up that one DC-6. Maybe that's what I'll be.
Okay, it's good. So, is it gonna be to Kingston? Is it gonna be to somewhere here in Asia? Is it gonna be in Oceania where you start the new route?
That's true, I do have more slots in Oceania now.
Yes. And the Kingston slots came in.
I think the Kingston slots were good and cheap.
You Mexico City's automatically selected.
Mexico City to Mexico City, yes. Mexico City to Mexico City, that's silly. Maybe somebody wanted an air tour. I don't know. Alright, so...
So maybe you could open up this route and the route in Oceania.
Let's try that. Let's see whether or not.
Let's experiment.
Let's experiment with speaking in a lisp. And let's go ahead and open this.
You're the one who just insulted the whoever speaker of "that's silly" by saying "that's silly."
It is. It's silly. Le faux, le terre, l'air. Haha, l'air, I see. That's why l'air came up, because it's one of the ingredients to make the perfect little girl, is our airline. Aha! Now I understand what my chat's saying.
Do you?
Yep. Oh yeah. I could even buy another plane. That's how flush with cash I am.
Whoa. Maybe you should focus on opening all of the available routes first before you go splurging on planes.
Well, I say, I'm not sure I have sufficient planes in reserve to continue.
You're about as sharp as a pound of wet leather, boy. I keep pitching them and you keep missing them.
Right. Sorry, thought I was a chicken hawk there for a second. So, okay, let's go back to Tears in Heaven Land for a second and see how things are going in Toronto.
What's it all about, boy? Elucidate.
I will make it clearer. Alright, so...
I made a funny, son, and you're not laughing.
Indeed. Alright. Where the hell is...
Nice-mannered kid, just a little on the dumb side.
Just kept scrolling right past it. Never saw Toronto, didn't I? Missed it entirely. Oh, look at that! It's still DC-6s, because I put them on the Miami route. Although that worked out pretty well. It's not totally full, but it didn't completely empty out, as you sometimes fear that will happen in those situations. Hey kid, quit trying to drink my soda pop. It's not a thing for cats. It's not a cat thing. Why do you think it's a cat thing? Yes. Okay, so that turned out alright. That turned out alright. Res is super duper high because no transcoding. Well, do I need to start outputting these at a lower resolution? Or do I need to get one of these? I know. The prospect of outputting at a lower resolution shocked me as well, Bean. But
maybe you just need to become a ultra super cool popular broadcaster and give the people the transcoding options. So then they stop bitching. be
Could
better,
be.
Bobo.
It could be, but people still bitch at you.
Nah, it's like a hitbox.
Well, I mean, sure, but they still bitch. I've seen them. I've been them.
Bitcher's gonna bitch, you know?
Yes. Alright. I think I need more than one DC9 in order to start any of these exciting new routes.
Exciting, yes. Thrilling.
I should just hold off, save this money so I can open those 2 Southeast Asia routes next turn. And where else do we want to expand? I've already got ambitious I will try. I've already got ambitious plans to expand here in Australia.
You need to start a podcast where Bean just gives you riveting, like she just lays down the baseball commentary.
She's not doing commentary. She's just watching a game. That's not it's not the same thing. How are we doing in Mexico City? Do we need more slots there? If we need any more routes, we're gonna need more slots.
Thankfully, the airport just finished expanding.
It did? I could get 12. I don't know if I want them, though. If we're number 1 in South America now, and we just open up a new route to Kingston, maybe we'll be able to withstand the, Oh, and London. Didn't London get new slots? Or are they still constructing?
I thought Paris was the one that did. But perhaps London did, and I forgot.
You may be right. They must have just finished one, because I feel like 30 is the maximum that they do.
As you do. Alright, another 8.
Another 8, and
You
if
note that the green team there has plenty of fucking slots in London as well.
MetLink is apparently trying to do to me something like a hotel strategy, but with airport slots. They're just getting them so I can't have them.
Well, they have most of them used, 51 out of 65.
Yeah. Alright. And again, I could probably switch some of these to DC9s, although it didn't work that well for the Madrid route there. I could swap this back to a Viscount. Come on, Viscount. Although if I do that, I'm not going to be able to get the same number of routes in.
Well,
yeah.
Folks who are watching who are having trouble watching some people on Hitbox instead of others, what you should do is report your issue to Hitbox support. Because some folks in Hitbox support aren't convinced that this is really a problem that happens to a lot of people. So you should spread the knowledge. If you go to the main page, hitbox.tv, and scroll to the bottom, there is a feedback button. Where you can just spit out some feedback. You can, of course, contact Hitbox support via Twitter. That's stuff that you should do independently, though, without saying that someone recommended you to do that, or else they'll just be frowny face all around and be like, oh, here, I'm, let's say Dark Side Phil fucking broadcasted on Hitbox, and then just fucking, funneled to, so many, thousands of people. Hitbox support's gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit?
Nobody wants that what the fuck shit. Let's see. I could add another Viscount on and then get back up to 8 flights, or I could just keep it as it is and see whether or not that's okay. Leave that Viscount just handy, because they're handy. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Nope. You know what? If it's just sitting there, it's not doing me any good, and it's not doing anybody else any good. Let's go ahead and put it to work somewhere. Right here.
So...
oh, I thought you were about to put up another Lucille ball.
No.
Not this time.
This is going to be slightly leaning political, but I can't look at or hear the name of the vice presidential candidate for the Green Party without giggling, because his name is Baraka.
And does he have sort of melty-looking face and knives for hands?
No, he doesn't.
Well, that just seems like a tactical error on part of the party.
I know, right? Like there's like a few cool images of him. He just looks like the eternal skeptic, right? He's like, what the fuck?
Really?
Right? No, like perpetual cynic.
You're trying to do what now? Okay. Actually, if I no. Yeah, okay. I feel like I should find some work for this last agent to do, but at the same time, just going off and finding busy work is just going to lead to me having more slots sitting around, which I realize is already an issue with my playstyle.
I mean, you wouldn't put more slots sitting around, would you?
As I say, I already realize that's a flaw of my playstyle. Let's see here. Everybody likes to fly out of Tehran. All I need to do is have a hub. I do need to have a hub in every region, right? I just want to make positive that that is one of the win conditions. Yes, I do need to have a hub in every region. Where would be the simplest place to set up a route here? Would it be Tehran? With everybody fighting over all of the airport slots. Actually, they're not that fighting. Alright. Would Baghdad be a half bad idea? Not the worst idea. Still not as good as Tehran. What about New Delhi? Shrug.
Not shrug.
Yeah, pretty much shrug. Okay.
Really?
New question.
Really? New question, okay.
Starting from our home base in Southeast Asia.
Okay.
Which of these routes is the cheapest to establish?
I hope it's not Tehran, because...
70 million? 65 million? 65 million. It's not enough
just
of it.
Like 60 miles, like beyond the range of that Boeing plane you like.
Yeah, no, I can't do it 727 style. It's okay.
Looks like Baghdad's the cheapest one.
Yeah, although, geez, it's by such a negligible amount. I may as well go to...
Well, I mean, Baghdad's the further route than Delhi, right? What's the strength between the two cities?
The strength between the two cities is, their populations, if I remember right, were both around 3.5 million. And, Baghdad had higher business scores. But let's double check here. Oh, okay, 3.6 million, but yeah.
Yeah, so Baghdad might be better, although New Delhi is blue for you. I don't think
true.
Baghdad is.
You know what? The difference is only $5 million. I'm gonna just go ahead and go with Tehran. It's where everybody else is flying.
But everyone else is using Tehran.
Right.
You're part of the problem.
So why can't we?
Because then you're just competing with all those people there going to Tehran, right?
Alright. This is how much I care about the base that I established in the Middle East. It's like, okay.
But Baghdad's the superior slot to Delhi. The superior city to Delhi. No.
Nope.
No. Baghdad's a better city.
You want me to recall this, Agent?
You can't.
You know, I think you're right. You can't in this game.
Yes. How do you not remember these things?
It's alright. I'm gonna do it anyway, because... doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter.
Damn it, Bobo. The power to create the new world is not in our hopes and dreams, but in our hands.
Oh, shit.
Look what you've done.
Accident. Period.
Look at that dancing, dancing fire and strobe light accident.
It's true. They put more effort into this accident graphic than a lot of them in this game. Ah, damn it!
Passengers got fucked. Oh.
Shit! Everybody, we gotta get over to see the wreckage of this plane!
Or maybe that's why the plane wrecked, like, the folks like Bobo Air fucking, like, get on board the plane, like, why are there so many people here?
No, they get on the plane like, why are we trying to carry the Sphinx? The Statue of Liberty? One of
the Sphinx landed flawlessly, of course.
That one was just fine. It's just, ooh.
Oh.
I've surpassed Le Air in inter-regional flights. That's interesting.
Europe, tension between you and Le Air.
Catching up.
Africa, eh?
Who cares?
Middle East, eh? Oh. Contention in Southeast Asia.
Le Air is trying something there.
That link effectively, like, fucking doubled their passengers in Oceania.
Hmm.
Oh, and they got you in South America.
Yeah, they decided they hit the try hard button again.
It was like, yeah, with this route to Kingston, everything will be alright. And they're like, lol. Uh-oh. Revolution!
Oh, the political system has changed. I wonder if that means that,
with all those great African routes you have.
Yeah.
Paris and Brussels. Tehran and Baghdad. Negotiations with Copenhagen.
And some other shit happened.
The end.
Ba-da-ba.
Look at all those slots in Beijing. 16. I think those, like, all the extra passengers that met Lincoln's Hall in here in Oceania is coming from the fact that they might have more on this route to Perth than you do.
Yeah. Although, hang on, how come I can't see my competition?
It'd be funny if they didn't actually have a route here, just somehow we're doing better than you.
I think they don't actually have a route here.
Then how are they doing better than you?
Okay. It's okay? Good. Glad. It's okay. Alright. Well, fine, if that's what's happening right now. Yeah, I got an extra DC-850 sitting around. Oh, I could even get an extra flight off of it. Tourists are going to continue to flock. Look at you tourists. Also, what the hell happened to my planes? I think I thought I had a couple of extra planes, and I don't because one of them was the DC-6 that crashed.
Tragic.
So that's bad news.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is the great, like, sub-story, like, the undercurrent of, like, of today's broadcast. It's like how whenever you watch, like, an episodic series, you know, you have your monster of the week or, you know, medical, like, tragedy of the week, but then you have, like, some storytelling happening in the background over the course of the season, and that's what's happening here during this Aerobiz broadcast, because you have Bean there in the background, like a subplot there.
Oh yeah, no, she's just the plot of this the plot of the day. The overarching plot is attempting to make this airline work. If you saw the episode write-up for this one, it would be Bean attempts to watch baseball. Not attempts. She's successfully watching baseball right now.
Is it a struggle? The struggle is real?
No, you're not going to spoil it for anybody, honey. I know. You enjoyed the game.
Oh no, spoiler!
Oh no, it was enjoyable. Now we know that.
Fuck!
Yay! Alright. So, gonna need to get some more planes. Looks like Bada-bada-bum. Question is, what kind? Where are we going to get them from? I did some rearranging of things and put some DC 9s in some different places. Okay, those Viscounts are getting full up that way. Hey, that DC 9 going to Nice is full. So that probably would account for an increase in passengers. So let's see, where else do we have some of our planes going here? Alright, so that one's still doing well. Ooh, London to LA is full again.
It's a temporary thing. It'll pass.
It's everybody desperately trying to get to Perth, and they know that my airline is the only one that can take them there. Such is the draw.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have any... Okay, yes. In Athens, I still have some DC-6s doing some work. I could pull those off and take them someplace else. Everything else is DC-9s, except the interregionals and that Madrid route that we already talked about. Have enough money to get enough planes, though. I think I'll need at least 2 DC-9s to replicate that route. It's unfortunate. I mean, I could just buy 2 more DC-6s, but at this point in the game, it seems like a backwards move just because they're so tiny. I mean, you're not getting any butts and seats.
Well, maybe you should stop impersonating Tony Schiavone.
Tony
WCW.
Tony Schiavone?
That's right, Tony Schiavone.
Of WCW. Oh, man. Halloween Havoc. That was a fun... That was a...
You know, it fits to actually reference him, considering how much he does, like, play-by-play for baseball. Like, that's his job, so...
Oh, that's what he's up to these days.
Yeah, he's a sports broadcaster. He's the play-by-play person for... It's not the Atlanta Braves, but it's some Braves team.
It's a Braves affiliate. You know, the city of Richmond, where I used to live, had a Braves affiliate for a while. And then I guess the Braves affiliate left to be, like... I don't even know what it is, but it's a suburb of Atlanta that is also just a minor league Braves team. Like, that seems really unimaginative.
The Gwinnett Braves, the AAA affiliate of the Atlanta Braves.
That's them. They used to be the R Braves. And now the Diamond, where the Richmond...
The team began life as the Atlanta Crackers.
Why didn't it continue life that way?
For 60 years, until 1961, the Crackers were part of the Class AA Southern Association, a period during which they won more games than any other association team, earning the nickname the Yankees of the Minors.
Minor Yankees. Damn minor Yankees. Alright, so can't use the DC 6s for these. Those routes are getting full again. I need bigger planes. I need bigger planes I can put on these things. It's agitating me that I don't have them.
I think this is actually the real subplot here. According to an author who wrote The Crackers, Early Days of Atlanta Baseball, the origins of the team name is unknown. Several possibilities. It's a term that means a poor white southerner. Yeah. Someone who is quick and efficient at a task. I think that definition went out the window.
Oh yeah, they're real crackerjacks, those guys.
Yeah. In reference to plowboys who cracked the whip over animals, didn't know that. a shortened version of the Atlanta Firecrackers, the earlier 1892 minor league team.
Oh, there's a great plane. Just gonna look at all planes I have available at my disposal now and see whether or not there are any that will fill my needs better than the ones I'm looking at right now. Jeez, that's a shitty plane. That's
For the Negro League team, see Atlanta Blackcrackers.
Well, there you go, the Atlanta Blackcrackers.
Originally known as the Atlanta Cubs. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. The cracker is the ones who will crack whips over animals. Animals, eh? Alright. But, yes, and to put a button on the Richmond minor league affiliates. They moved from, I guess, I don't know, triple to like some quintuple A or who the hell knows what it is now. And that team now is the Richmond Flying Squirrels.
I'm glad Tony Schiavone ended up being a thing that got referenced so that I could suddenly learn about the Atlanta Crackers and the Atlanta Black Crackers. Oh boy. Man, if I knew it was such like a word with positive connotations instead of being a pejorative, I would have been gleeful whenever so many people called me that as a kid.
Yeah, you didn't realize that they were just talking about how hard you work at stuff and how efficient you are. Oh, you're a real cracker.
Ah.
Way to go.
Ah.
Wow. So this is the biggest plane out there right now, the DC-860.
With 240 seats, it has slightly less range, and the longest reaching airplane, they're the furthest reaching.
Yeah. I mean, aside from having pretty poor
but
fuel
profit
efficiency.
numbers, like, your margins are also a little right now, so maybe not splurging for most asses in seats get.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
I'm
like
trying
you
to
have shit tons of shekels to throw around here.
I'm trying to do these things efficiently as I can.
While also conceding that time is dwindling.
Yeah, I want to get numbers going.
Gotta get cracking.
I need crackers right now. All right. Let me just get a
Well, what do you want? Do you want like a saltine, a club, a Ritz, a townhouse?
Somebody just
Ram.
providing crackers. All right. One plane. I would like a plane, please. And I will put my cards face down in the graveyard as everyone continues to go to Perth. Hey! I get somebody to go get some more slots in LA. That might be actually useful.
I mean, you do have to win almost all the regions in the game.
Well,
gotta
and
be North America.
that is where I'm getting most of my money.
That's right.
My
I
sweet,
need
delicious
shekels.
loot.
That's what I want.
They're still managing to lead me in Oceania, so maybe they do have a route to Perth, and I just didn't know about it.
Oh, yay! You made more money than Mendick did.
I did.
3 billion more. Yay.
That seems like it's the real goal of this game,
Oh.
so... Fuck! Why? No, I know that the game does this. It like ends production of the 727 early. And it always pisses me off. Like, it has a really short window of time that these are available, which is terrible because in the early scenarios, it's the best, like, mid-range plane.
Mid-range, huh?
I didn't know that it was going to be gone so soon.
I know!
It's upsetting, is what it is. Damn.
Treasure. Yay, more London slots. Yay, Auckland slots. Yay, obsolete play.
It's not obsolete. It's ahead of its time.
It's not obsolete in our hearts.
Okay. So I started up a precious new route here. How did it end up doing? How's that route doing? Jeez, Beijing to Tokyo is not doing as well as I would have hoped. And that's with a DC-6. I was about to put a DC-9 on there and be like, oh, look how smart I am. Alright. There you go. Fire sale, everybody.
Everything must go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go. On an adventure. Look at all these sweet, sweet passengers and how much money we're actually making.
Well, you're the one who said, "Ah, fuck it."
I did say, "Meh, fuck it."
Yep, that's the exact terminology from you. You're just gonna go the other end. Haha, they'll be fooled now. They'll be coming there thinking that it's negative 50%, when it's positive 50%.
It's still double 100's magic. I want to see how far I can take it.
Double hundies.
Now then, do I have an extra 727? I don't have an extra. Well, hang on a second. Can I take a Viscount over here? So that's too far for a Viscount. Yeah, get it. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. She's into it. What can I say?
If only we could all be as into it as she is.
It's working out. It's working out for her. Let's go ahead and open a route to New Zealand.
Okay.
If we have to.
Fine.
Yay! Wow, the Genesis is making grunt sounds now.
But Bobo, you're playing on the Super Nintendo. Your genuine Super Nintendo.
Yes, my Super Nintendo provided to me by Genuine. Okay, why don't you've spent enough time hanging out in Auckland. I will let you go to Los Angeles and negotiate for slots here. Get us all seven. Get us all 7 slots.
Yay! Another 30 months for there to be more slots.
And let's take a look at what I can put a 727 to work doing here. Not that.
I don't know. You kind of got these routes pretty filled with multiple planes.
I do, but yeah, I guess.
Fine.
What about if I moved it? Like,
Europeland.
I could move them to Europeland. There's no reason to put a 727 on a route in Europe because none of them are long enough to need it. But I could do it.
That just means the plane's more efficient and might get you more flights per week, right?
Maybe.
Take that DC-930 there. What's it doing for you?
What, that DC-930? It's flying planes. It's flying passengers around. That's
the DC-930 is flying planes. Holy shit!
It's a meta plane.
Plane squared.
So what you're telling me is the key to my success might be to just keep opening up more routes and
what about in Southeast Asia,
trying
for
to
example?
efficientizing them.
I'm not telling you anything.
No, you don't have to tell me things. You could just talk to me.
Speak to you like a human being.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. It would be okay. I would respect it. And appreciate that that would happen. 2810. Yeah, I'm not
There's another city there in Southeast Asia that you can touch.
Yeah, but not with this plane. It's got to touch. I mean, I could open up a route if I replaced...
The DC-6 or something.
Yep, if I went around and grabbed another DC-6 from someplace. 2310, can we do that?
Yeah, you can just reach 2310.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a lot fewer flights.
Why not? What about those Lockheeds that you got in storage?
I don't have any Lockheeds
okay.
I don't have any anything in storage.
Right, it's just flashing all of the planes that you own, not all of the planes you have available. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have DC-6s, or is that only just because you replaced them from this route?
That is only just because I knocked them off of this route.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, although trying to replace 4 planes with 1 seems like...
What about that 1-to-1 there from LA to Vancouver?
I could do that, although this plane isn't even filling up as a DC-6. It would give it room to grow.
Yeah, you never know when all of the world's wonders will stop over in Vancouver. They stopped off in Seattle. We might go a little bit further north.
Sure. Oh, and it does give me, there you go. Now you can even have more flights that you won't fill, but that's fine.
Oh!
I've got the ability to have them. Whew! Good lord.
Now it's time to soar again with another route.
That's right. Because I have the magical $50 million it takes to go to Kuala Lumpur.
They're all magic. Yes, every single one of these dollars is magical.
That's true. I guess they are literal dollars. It's not a credits or space bucks or anything else like that.
I'm seeing a dollar symbol.
There is a dollar sign right there. This is true blue currency.
No, it's green.
Maybe onto something.
Good. I mean, I know you don't have that much of it, so...
Oh, not anymore. Good God.
Fuck yeah. 9.2 million. Fuck. Ah. Tragic. What would you do with 9.2 million, Bobo?
It's hard to say.
Get taxed.
I'm trying to figure out whether or not I would move. I mean, I've moved to a different, home, clearly. I just meant I'm trying to figure out if I'd move to a different, part of the world or nation. Oh, let's see how that route to Jamaica's doing.
Okay.
Sad.
Well, you're technically making money on the Kingston route. I give up.
Fine, we're not gonna make money. At least just travel on this flight, okay? Hey.
Minus 50%. Still not a whole lot of folks.
More than half full. That's what I like to see.
That's results.
Yes. Alright.
We could buy a hamburger with that. You're right, Novia.
We could buy a few... I could buy hamburgers for everybody I know with $9 million.
Just fucking walk into a McDonald's, just set a bag of pennies on the counter. Bam!
Give me every hamburger.
You have.
Alright. Let's go ahead and end this quarter, because what else can we do? Oh no!
What has the high wind this time? Is it Moscow? Is it back at Moscow? No!
It's Honolulu! I don't know if anybody else has flights to Honolulu.
I think it's more than you there. Oh, business is continuing to boom.
Everybody wants to go to Perth. It's the place, baby.
Europe land.
God. Still not leading in Europe land.
Africa, still pathetic. Middle East, what a
All
surprise.
those other regions are trash. Forget about them.
Southeast Asia, holding on.
Still competitive.
Oceania,
there.
oh, close. North America.
I haven't made enough changes there. Jeez, I can't believe I'm gonna have to just make
South
more
America.
barely profitable routes to make this work.
Oh, Metlick barely went out on profits this quarter.
Yeah. God.
Effort.
So irksome. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on here. I can't take extra time to cry about any of these things. Oh, 6 slots in New Delhi. I should just take a turn and
sob into your pillow.
Yes.
So, that World's Fair in Osaka, will that fire this turn or next turn? Because the turn after you received that notification, it was like July 1969. So the World's Fair starts in a year. Does it start this upcoming turn or after the next turn?
I don't know. I don't know that it's going to be...
Well, you consider that with your superior Aerobiz Supersonic knowledge. I'm gonna go get some chocolate milk.
Oh, chocolate milk. That's the beverage of champions. Oh, I should check on that new route, too. While you go get chocolate milk. We all saw this coming, didn't we? Do I need to, like, get a route going to Vladivostok? Or, sorry, Khabarovsk? I mean, I can afford it. Our relations with the Soviet Union are actually not that great. I gotta consider opening up more routes in North America and more routes in Europe. Where else do we go in Europe? Do we go to Barcelona? Maybe. Do we go to Helsinki? Maybe. Let's try for a route to Barcelona. It's gonna take 6 months, but that's alright. We'll do it. We're good little workers. 680 miles, gosh. What are the cities left to fly to in North America? Chicago is not bad. It's a good city, in fact. Chicago or Atlanta? What do we think? Chicago, Atlanta. Definitely Chicago. People are booing. Oh, that's not good. People are booing at a baseball game, everyone. Houston's not bad either.
Oh boy, what did I miss? What did I miss?
I decided to start negotiating for slots in Barcelona.
Oh.
And I'm also going to start negotiating for slots in Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago, yes. And those things are both going to take a while. But I don't know what else I gotta do right now. I'm gonna do right now. I gotta get these things. I gotta get passengers. I don't seem to be getting that through efficiency. I don't know what I'm gonna get that nerd to do. Well, let's check out our routes here. Hey, that flight to Auckland's not doing bad. And this is going okay, but it's about to not anymore, I think. Because I think if the World Expo does hit Osaka, that's going to be the one tourism-related move. Shit, I can't move this DC-8 now because I don't have any free planes to move things around. Gonna get a couple of DC-6s. It probably does me better service to have 2 DC-6s than, you know, like a 727, I guess. I reckon. And that's about the same cost. So, sure. Buy 2 of these. Actually 3. Actually 2. I don't need that many next turn. I will wait 3 months for delivery. Thank you. Ooh, I know what else I could check on. I shouldn't have left. I can go to Lockheed Land. 4750.
50.
I feel like 4750 might be enough to travel between Mexico City and Sao Paulo.
Do you now? Turns out you are factually correct.
Right. I'm surprised that it's that much of a difference then between Mexico City and Rio. It is, but it's surprising. And how much did this route cost to set up? Ooh, it's expensive. Tell you what, how long would it take you to negotiate for 3 slots in Sao Paulo? 9 months. Everything takes 9 months. Well, why don't you negotiate? Then we're gonna have some turns of boredom while nothing happens. Or while we prepare for other things to take place. MedLink ordered some DC-8s. DC-850s? I don't even know why you would order a DC-850 at this point. Guess.
You lamer.
Oh good. Tourists are continuing to flock to Perth. So I guess if the World Fair in Osaka is coming, it's coming next turn. The way the numbers add up just ends up being so random until the very end. Like, the number 1 doesn't always start the fastest. It's weird. Maybe it's just the way that they're loading up on this genuine Nintendo that I'm playing on.
Your genuine Super Nintendo.
I mean, I've got a couple genuine Super Nintendos. I don't know what the big fuss is about. Ah, boy. If they can get their acts together in Europe or in Southeast Asia, MetLink has the game. Just gotta stop that from happening. Oh, but how are we gonna do that when they've got an army of Viscounts?
it be more beneficial for you to start going through the process of replacing all of your DC-6s? I mean, as we've shown, like, the DC-6 is a slower plane. Like, you have to stack, what, like, 2 planes on a route to get, like, 3, like, flights? But when you've put on, like, other superior planes, you've gotten more flights, despite using fewer planes. Would it be of profit for you to just, like, start going through and, like, ripping out the DC-6s? That way you can use fewer planes on these routes?
It might work in Europe and Europe only. Like, I think the only place I can really do that is I might be able to free up some DC-6s here on this London-Athens route. Most of what I've got going right here already, though, is already swapped out with DC-9s. I could probably get more passengers on some of the interregional planes, but it looks like I don't need to. Like, those are pretty well optimized out. Actually, this Beijing route is starting to dwindle a little bit. Maybe I need to give them a little incentive. I think if I got 2 DC-9s, I could put them on the route to Athens and probably get roughly the same passenger numbers. That might be a thing to do.
Right.
Although,
I mean, I'm just suggesting that those propeller planes do definitely seem to be slower, which is why it takes more planes to get the same amount of flights per week.
yes. Now we do think that the World Expo is coming to Osaka this turn, right?
Yeah, since it didn't trigger last turn, I'm certainly confident that it will trigger this turn. I mean, when does the World's Fair like normally happen? Around the time of year? Let me look that up. World's Fair. Is that even a thing? How often do they have a
World
World's
Expo
Fair?
or something?
Yes, Expo 2015. What is it? Which took place between May 1st, 2015 and October 31st, 2015. So I'd say the summertime is here, it's now, and so will the Expo be. Now.
So will the Expo be.
Yes.
Alright. Tell you what we'll do then. We will take this DC-850 that is currently full in Perth and replace it with the DC-6.
Apparently these happen every 5 years? Neat. So I guess we can look forward to 2020 then.
Oh, okay. Exciting. Sort of. Let's go to Southeast Asia then. We think the Expo is coming. So let's...
The Expo is coming!
One Ring the bell. Oh, what the fuck? This Singapore flight just filled up after we gave up on it. Quick, raise the price 20%.
We're making money, raise prices.
Large fighters. And this will either kill the route for us. Let's see, 80. There it is. You want to come to the Expo, do ya? Okay. So we got that going. Let me go ahead and buy 3 DC-9s. Sign of the 3. Actually, let me let them look forward to seeing me again, because I want to make sure that, like, just by virtue of being slightly careless and not checking that London to Athens isn't like the one fucking route in all of Europe that is more than 1,500 miles. It is exactly 1,500 miles.
Well, how about that?
So if the game...
Now, this is something where, like, the differences happen between Aerobiz and Aerobiz Supersonic. In Aerobiz, when you put a really far-reaching plane on, like, a really short route, you get more flights per week out of that. But say, for example, if you're taking the B747 and you're pushing it to the absolute limit of range, you only get 2 flights per week instead, because it's just pushing the plane almost to its limits.
Yeah,
and
well,
so
I mean,
it doesn't fly as efficiently.
It's got less. I think it's what is it? I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
If you put it on if you put it on a tiny fucking route, you could get 4 flights per week out of it.
It was like, look, I can do that without breaking a sweat. Not that planes sweat.
But here in this game, there almost seems to be like some kind of you just like look at the plane and go, how fast? Like, say for example, do like the super advanced planes? Are they able to get even more flights per week? Like, when's the last time you played a Scenario 4 game?
There is a difference between prop-driven planes and jet-driven planes.
But like, say, like the Concorde, would that get even better? Like,
there is a difference between the Concorde and the regular jet-driven planes too. The Concorde, obviously, you can't go very far with it, but like, I'm pretty sure that if you put a Concorde on a route in Europe, just like a local route in Europe, it would. I don't know that it would automatically fill up all 14. But it would be somewhere around there. Like, you wouldn't need more than 1 plane to do all of your traveling. That said, I don't really ever bother with them because they don't ever. I mean, they're never a financially viable option because they don't ever have enough They don't ever carry enough passengers.
Maybe we need the Supersonic game, like the Concorde, like run. Scenario 4 super fast run.
I could play a Scenario 2 or 4 run, although this one we have going right now is a Scenario 1, and the other one that we had going...
Scenario 3.
is a Scenario 3, the 2 non-supersonic ones. These are the interesting, like, technological, geopolitical ones. Well, yeah, I guess no, oil crisis, that's the thing. No, let's not discuss opening new routes. You know what? No, I don't want to talk to you at all. Yeah, let's talk about business ventures. Hey, our business ventures are making money.
Yes, 2% of your, asshole wants you to buy the city hotel in Rio. Yeah, because that'll fucking save the Rio route. How about you go to hell and die in a fire?
That sounds like
after
something
you go to hell. Yes, die in a fire after you go to hell.
Alright, so we're going to have... Okay, we'll be able to put a DC-9 on this Barcelona route when we get that. We'll have more airport slots in Los Angeles. We'll be able to decide what we want to do there then. I probably just want to hold off and get some slots in Chicago. Or just fly in to, yeah, probably want to hold on to those slots until they're ready for them in Chicago, because I'm not going to get any more Los Angeles slots. And that said, I need to hold on to that money so that I'll be able to open slots when I get Krabborsk. They're going to fly into Vladivostok or whatever. Internal trouble. That guy is not making effective use of cover. I guess there's a wall to his one side there, but he does appear to be just sort of also oddly towering over that car. Just doesn't seem like a good situation. But I guess that's what internal trouble is.
I think he's elevated over the road. Yay, World Expo!
Travel, it's increasing considerably.
Considerably.
Consider this. Jeez, Metlink is crushing it on interregional flights now. Man. How can we relate? How can we keep up?
Relate.
I want to be relatable to the kids. Yeah.
They still got a hold over Oceania, of course, their home region.
No,
and of course, South America.
Oh, they're making.
And they
money.
made 8 million more shekel bucks.
Man, that's always my measure of how I'm truly winning the game when I'm not actually winning by the game's metrics. Damn it. Fiji declared independence from Britain, so that's a thing. Come on, somebody have a plain sail.
Zerfall noted that he showed up at my channel so that he couldn't chat because he was a fool.
Why'd you go and do a thing like that, Surf? Come on, dog. You know better.
Poor Zerfall is just jealous of my amazingly high temperatures here in South Carolina. That's my air conditioner running in the background right now on fan mode instead of actual AC mode. But yeah, 28 degrees Celsius. It's going to be over 80 here tomorrow, Bobo.
Okay. The World Fair apparently not actually,
For the world.
Yeah, the World Expo not exactly a double 100 perk here, is it? Oh, it is! It's still, that's still not enough to fill this DC8.
It's still not enough to redeem your fucking... your plane here.
Tell you what, let's, No, I need these DC9s elsewhere. You're gonna have to continue to struggle with that plan until the end of the World Expo.
Struggle!
The struggle will be real. Now then. Let's see what we can do here in Barcelona. Wait, no, I don't want to use a DC-8. Hey, Fluffy Wolfie, how you doing? I want to use a DC-9. Where are you, DC-9? There you are. See, one little jet airplane, we can get a whole 7 flights going. Is it 48 Fahrenheit here? My God. Now, being, of course, watching the World Series, it's even colder there, I think.
You know, what a novel concept, this idea of snow and ice.
I got 52 on my phone, which is, of course, the thing I use to tell the weather.
And I know, Novia, the temperature game is the only real game I allow. I don't do the clock game. I don't do the what time is it where you live game. I hate that game. But the temperature game, I'm willing to play that one.
Oh, you enjoy playing that one. The relative sultriness of your home region.
They all just telling me to move north. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to that. And just try contacting me next year, and I'll have replaced Hazel in Bobo and Bean's house.
Wait a second.
They just wake up one day and instead of Hazel, it's me, just fucking like curled up there.
Sorry, sorry. I don't think you get to hop on the bed with us. That's not how this works.
Damn it! Sleepover. Mr. Full says meow.
Yes. All right. So. There's things happening. And let's see. Next turn, I think we are going to have the option of setting up a flight to Chicago. What I could do is, I think I got a 727 right now that is needlessly flying to Vancouver. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get you out of there. Put a DC-6 on this route.
Go on and get.
Get out of here. Jeez. I actually need to do a sail here. It's okay to set the flight as shown. And how many, Ooh, this is October 1970. Shit. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do with all of my money on this turn is bank 727s. I can only bank 2 of them, so I guess it doesn't really much matter, but going to get 2 727s. There's nothing else that has the mileage that will show up. I don't even know whether or not Airbuses start to show up in this scenario. If they do, it's only at the very tail end of it. And they're sort of too late to matter.
Yeah, A300 shows up in 1975. The end.
Yes. That's not gonna do it. I can't turn things around in that kind of time. There's too much internal trouble for that.
Let's see here. Supersonic planes are the Concorde. There's and then the futuristic planes.
Well, there's also the Tu-144, isn't there? There's the Russian Concorde.
There, at least according to this little guide I'm looking at for airplanes, no.
Oh, there's such a thing. It was barely used, and eventually only ended up its debut to the world at the Paris Air Show, like right around the same time as the Concorde. I think it actually flew before the Concorde first, but it crashed, and the pilots on board died, and people on the ground. And it eventually ended up in well, they made, I don't know, maybe a small handful of them and flew them back and forth between, I don't know, I think 2 cities in Kazakhstan or something like that. Like, it just ended up being like, nope, we still have them, we still fly them for sure. It's totally fine.
Well, all I'm seeing in the game in regards to like supersonic speed planes is the Concorde and then 4 fictitious planes in like the late 2000s, like the A700, the A720, the B2001 SST, and the MD1.
Well, damn it! I'm gonna have to go back and it's no longer in production. Well, you better have finished making the 2 I ordered.
No, the Caravelle suds.
How the fuck did the Sud last longer than the 727? More like the suck. Air started flying into Oceania, and by that gray line forming a triangle, we can see they decided to fly into Perth. They're going to use Perth as their hub for Oceania.
Oh my goodness! The world's wonders gave it a good rep.
It must be.
The final B727-100s. Well, you know, that's it, you know? There's the B727-200, though, isn't there?
I think if there is such a thing, it is something that appears in one of the other scenarios.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's more than one type of 727 that appears per scenario.
What's the point of living?
I wonder sometimes. Hooray! There you go. Now maybe you'll make money again, little route. Would you know my name? Let's see how many planes we can fly out to... nope, not using the DC-6. Use something with a little more oomph.
Use one of these rare B727s.
Yes.
This is my vintage right here.
Yes, the TU-144. There it is. It is in the game. It is probably the worst idea in terms of a plane to buy in the game. I think it is the only plane... I forget whether it has 10 or if it has single-digit fuel economy numbers, but it is definitely by far the least efficient plane. And I don't think it has the smallest number of seats, because I think it may still have like 100. But it's pretty bad. Alright. Man, Ald, you are having terrible upload luck here. God damn it, Wikipedia.
Did Bean just hiccup?
Shit. Shit, she just hiccuped. No, I don't know what just happened there, but my new route. A precious Madrid route.
Oh, it's sad. No one wants to go visit Nice.
Oh no, people want to
Well,
visit
it's Barcelona,
Nice, but,
right, not Nice. Shut down all the fairs!
Yes. Shut down everything. Prevent the spread of the virus. Alright, so Madrid is still okay. Alright, so we've got the DC-9s on the Athens route, and they're still mostly full, so that was a good swap to make. We still need another route here, though, in order to make big money, or to become #1 in passengers. Hey, there we go. There's one on a plinth somewhere. That's not it flying, because they don't fly too much. Yes, and it did have little wings that flexed out on the, like, toward the nose, and the nose itself changed angles on landing. So there you go. So that's why people think it looked like a transformer, because it actually had these little things that appeared to pop out that looked like ears or some crazy crap. Alright, let's bid for slots. In London. We probably won't be allowed to. No, we will. Look at that. 6 months. NASA did operate one for a while after the Concorde was put out of commission. They basically got one out of mothballs because they needed a high-speed transport for study, basically.
Hearing a lot of nerd shit from you right now.
It's Moscow, isn't it? Do we have to go to Moscow?
Well, they would very much accept you.
I don't know. They've only got blue dancing people there. They only accept me as much as the Finns.
Nah, I don't think that's true.
Let's go ahead and go to Moscow. It's gonna be an expensive route to open too. And it'll take 9 months.
I mean, why wouldn't it be, right?
You got me there.
That's right, damn it. Now, when will the dream happen of you being able to fly from London to Beijing?
From London to Beijing?
Yes, and then from Los Angeles to Beijing. Beijing, hub of the world.
You can already fly from London to Beijing. We've had that route since, I think, before this play session.
Yes, we did. I meant to say originally Los Angeles to Beijing, yeah.
That makes some sense. I don't think we'll have that until 747s show up.
No, how far is it?
It is, I don't even know if we'll have it when 747s show up. No, there we go. 6,310 miles.
A B747-200, which apparently is in the year 1970, goes at a range of 6,750.
Ooh, it seems as though in scenario 1, the B747 here did not pop. Either that or I just completely missed that.
Or the year here is incorrectly listed. Or they might have started working on it and it hasn't come out yet.
I suppose.
I don't know.
They already
Suspense.
missed the TU-144, so I'm all disappointed.
Are you sure that's in the game?
I am sure that it is in the game.
Okay. Alright.
I did a...
I'm seeing it here.
I did a playthrough of the Mexico City. I think it was I did a run of scenario 2. I think from Mexico City, and I don't think I bought one, but I at least went and looked at it.
All right, that could be true. I can't recall off the top of my head. So against my better judgment, I'll trust you.
I've never proven myself trustworthy in the past. Ooh, what the hell? Oh. Let's
the hell?
Let's drop this fare. Now that the world's monuments have moved on. They all seem to have gone to their neutral corners, though. No, there's no one place that everyone is traveling to right now.
Perhaps they chose to revisit their actual locations. all of them went back home. Like, all right, time to go back to where we belong.
They've all gone to their ancestral homes. Well, good luck with that, Zerf. Have a good night.
Bye, Zerfall.
Bye. Do I have any...
Have fun scraping ice off your fucking windshield, you lamer.
No, I do not have any extra Viscounts sitting around. Well... Between Melbourne and... What else do we have here? We're already flying to Adelaide, so we will be trying to go to Brisbane. 36, 22... In theory, Melbourne would be better, although somebody's already flying there. I could offer the exclusive travel destination of Brisbane if I wanted to become #1 in this region. Which I do. I want to become #1 everywhere except maybe the Middle East.
Middle East or Africa. You have not yet decided where you wish to not be #1.
I've not decided which is my dump region. I'm gonna have to get going
would
on
contend that almost all of them are.
Oh, Medleg. You guys are so mean.
You douche waffles.
That's gonna take you a full year, which is just as well, because I'm not ready for that jelly anyway. Now, let's see. What routes do I have to open? I'm pretty sure I've got slots in... Yeah, I've got those 3 slots that I will need to open up, but I'm going to need a plane to get there. And I've got just the one from Lockheed. They started making in 1951. Here we are in 1971. I'm going to get one. And let's end our turn. Oh, they're going to go to Melbourne. Well, that's fine. Who wants to go there? We could go to Brisbane. And the world glows.
It throbs with power.
And internal trouble. Yep, the monuments are not going anywhere. Interregional passengers went up slightly. Hey, I was #1 in passenger totals for Europe that turn.
That fleeting turn.
We'll see how things continue, but that was nice as it lasted. And competition is heating up in Southeast Asia.
I don't want it to heat up. It's already warm.
You don't have to keep that charade up. Zerf has left.
Like I enjoy how warm it is. It's right, air conditioner.
Alright. Oh, shit.